Once upon a time, in a peaceful pond surrounded by tall grasses and blooming lotus flowers, lived a young turtle named Taro. Taro was a quiet and thoughtful creature, enjoying the slow and steady pace of life. He spent his days swimming through the cool waters, basking in the sun, and nibbling on water lilies. However, in the same pond, there also lived a group of snakes who were known for their sharp tongues and cruel words. These snakes liked to slither around, taunting and insulting other creatures, always spreading negativity wherever they went. They were particularly cruel to Taro. "Look at how slow you are," Taro, one snake, sneered. "How do you expect to get anywhere in life when you're always moving at a snail's pace? Your shell is so thick, it's a wonder you don't sink to the bottom of the pond," another mocked. "Maybe you should just stay down there." At first, Taro was deeply hurt by their words. He couldn't understand why the snakes were so mean to him. He would spend hours hiding inside his shell, feeling small and useless. No matter what he did, the snakes never stopped their cruel teasing. One day Taro went to visit his wise old friend, a heron who lived by the pond's edge. The heron had seen many creatures come and go, and was known for giving wise advice. Taro explained his troubles to the heron, hoping for guidance. "Why do the snakes hate me so much?" Taro asked. "What have I done to deserve this?" The heron looked at Taro kindly and said, "Taro, the snakes do not hate you because of who you are. They are filled with bitterness, and they spread that bitterness to others. But their words only have power if you let them. Your shell is your strength. It protects you from harm. But it can also protect your heart from their hurtful words." Taro thought about the heron's words for a long time. Slowly, he began to realize that the snake's words didn't define him. He was strong, not despite his shell, but because of it. His slow pace allowed him to enjoy life in ways the snakes couldn't understand. He didn't need to change for anyone, especially not for those who thrived on negativity. The next day, as Taro made his way through the pond, the snakes began their usual taunts. "There goes the slowpoke again," one of them hissed. "He'll never amount to anything." But this time Taro didn't hide in his shell. He didn't even slow down. He simply kept moving forward, ignoring the snake's comments. As he swam peacefully, the sun warming his back, he felt free for the first time in a long while. The more he ignored the snakes, the more they realized their words had no effect on him. Frustrated and powerless, the snakes eventually slithered away, looking for someone else to bother. From that day on, Taro lived his life without fear of the snake's insults. He embraced who he was, proud of his shell and his steady pace. He understood that toxic words couldn't hurt him unless he allowed them to, and he learned to protect not just his body, but his heart as well. Moral: protect yourself from toxic people by setting boundaries and staying true to yourself. Their words do not define you, and you have the power to rise above negativity.